Growing up, access to food was always an issue for me. Oftentimes, my family would rely on the local corner store to get, our food for dinner. That usually meant I was having Cheetos for dinner. And although I was able to survive living this lifestyle, it wasn't without consequence. As I got, continued to eat unhealthy over a course of time, I couldn't do a lot of the things that I enjoyed doing, to the point where even when I went to go see an exciting movie, I'd have to step out because my arms would get numb, my heartbeat would slow down, and I'd feel like I was going to pass out. I got tired of living that lifestyle. As I got older, I started to get involved with nonprofit work, and I was attracted to the idea that just because the situation is difficult does not mean that it has to remain that way.
Good morning. Hello. Good morning. My name is Jamila Isaac. This is James Burke and Ennis Jones. Together we are West Oakland Youth Standing and Power, WYSE for short. Our venture is the Healthy Neighborhood Store Alliance, which is HANSA. Here's an overview of our presentation. We will be telling you more about our team and the problem that we're addressing and how we plan to solve that problem.
But first, a bit about the WYSE team, yeah? The WYSE team has been around for about 3 years now, trying to make a difference in the West Oakland community by bringing in nice, fresh foods, yeah. We're supported by another nonprofit, Mandela Marketplace. We consist of 7 members, the 3 of us that you see before you. The rest of our members are currently conducting a survey in stores as part of our youth venture. A bit about me, yeah. Ennis Jones, if you've heard like 2 or 3 times now. I'm 20 years old, graduate Oakland High, class of '08. I've been a member of WYSE for about 5 months now, and it's been fun, yeah.
I'm Jamila Isaac, of course, for the 3rd time. I'm 17 years old. I attend Excel College Preparatory High School located in West Oakland. I've been a West Oakland resident for about 8 years or so, and I've been a WYSE member for 1.5 years.
Once again, I am James Burke. I'm one of the founding members of WYSE, West Oakland Youth Standing Empowered, and I'm also a worker owner at one of the only sources of healthy food in West Oakland, Mandela Foods Cooperative. I'm 19 years old.
So the problem that the West Oakland area faces is its health disparities, and among those health disparities, among a lot of others, we have obesity, heart disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes. About a couple of years back, around 2000 and 2003, a study was done, and it showed that heart disease was the leading cause of death in West Oakland. The diabetes rate in West Oakland is 3 times higher than the rest of Alameda County. You could ask yourself, like, why is health like this? And it's only because that there's lack of fresh foods in West Oakland, and there's also the lack of knowledge of what those foods do to you. A couple of pictures to help you paint a slightly colorful more picture. As I talked about, the knowledge in West Oakland, that's lacking. We have a person teaching here. His name's Leroy. He's a good man. It'd be a little bit easier to make a decision about that knowledge if it weren't 10 inches apart. There's a warning about obesity, and then obesity being, it speaks for itself.
Times.
Yeah, hard times. This is pretty much what West Oakland is. It's all this fast food all surrounding West Oakland, and not enough apple trees, like at all. And this is a real picture, actually, no Photoshop. Not West Oakland, but it's down there.
And we are trying to change that problem. We are trying to increase the access to healthy food in our community. How we would do that is we would deliver fresh local fruits and vegetables to the local stores that we would get from Mandela's Marketplace warehouse that we would transfer there by bicycles that are designed to carry heavyweight things. The reason why we chose bikes is because we look at it as green transportation, which means we will be getting fitness, there's no gas involved, and we'll be getting healthy fruits and vegetables to our stores to make it convenient for our community. Also, we will be giving young people the opportunity to experience leadership and ownership in their own community. We hoping to turn Hanson into a business that's owned by young people. When you walk into a store, you might see a person stocking shelves such as Frito-Lay chips, and like the owner just kicking back, collecting his money from the customers. He don't have nothing to worry about. He don't have to keep his items maintained or anything because people come in there and take care of all that for him. And that's what we want to do. We want to consider ourselves the Frito-Lay of produce. We will visit the store at least twice a week to maintain the produce, keep it at its best quality. We will clean up the store, get labels, make sure labels on all the things, and even canvass the community to let the community know what type of fruits and vegetables is in their local stores. And we would even hold events in front of the store to create business to that store. Also, we would help the owner find resources to help improve his business.
So our mission is basically to provide locally grown, fresh, affordable, healthy produce to a community that hasn't had access to it consistently for a long time, with as well as education so that you understand why you would bother eating any of this good stuff in the first place. Our grand vision is a healthier West Oakland with easier access to good food. So part of how we plan to make that possible is through the assistance of our parent organization, Mandela Marketplace. So over the years, they've developed some pretty strong connections with farmers within a 100-mile radius of our area. So they go down to the farm, they get the produce, they bring it to their facility. We go there and retrieve it and then deliver it by bike to the corner stores around West Oakland. Over time, we plan to take more and more of the responsibility from Mandela Marketplace upon ourselves as we develop this into a youth-operated business. So there's about 20,000 people who live in West Oakland and something close to 48 corner stores. That basically means there's one corner store for every 416 people. A lot of numbers, but what that really looks like is there's a corner store on this block, and across the street there's a corner store, and then across the street there's one more corner store. So although in the first year we plan to work with 2 stores providing produce, in the second year we want to move up to 4, giving us a potential reach of 1,600 people. Here is an example of our funding sources and expenses. I know we're very short on time, so one thing I just want to make clear is you'll notice funding sources for produce and expenses for produce are the same number. The reason for this is because we plan to sell the produce to the store owners at cost. That way they're able to mark it up and get some kind of profit off of it, but keep the prices relatively low to people in the community. How we plan to cover this is with a membership fee that we charge all of those who work with us. With this membership fee, they'll have access to all of those wonderful Frito-Lay services that we offer, though we are not a subsidiary of Frito-Lay and don't support them in any way. It's been a pleasure speaking to you all, and hope you have a good afternoon. Thank you.